Hello, welcome back to the taste test. Benson is going to be joining us, but we're going to start off with all the hot food and things he doesn't care for. So while he's in school, we're just going to get through these items real quick because there are, we counted,
so
16?
Many. 16? I don't know.
I think
a
it's
lot.
16, and that's not even including all 3 beers. So there's a lot of things we're trying today, and we're gonna start with all the warm and like savory foods, and we're gonna save all the sweets for last, and we're also gonna try the beer right now too, so that way you guys can see us, and then you'll see Benson soon. Before we get into the video, make sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and let's check out the hot foods that are new this week at Trader Joe's.
All right. Ooh, baby, just hold tight. We're up at the moonlight.
All right, so we're gonna start off with Tim trying the kebab.
Yes, some kebab.
Kebab. And how'd you cook this?
I cooked this in the air fryer, and it's nice. It cooked really well, so I like that they're really thick, so I'm excited to try this.
It's not even, I thought it was gonna be more greasy, but it doesn't even look very greasy or oily.
Oh my.
It's good?
It is so tender and delicious. Oh my goodness, I love this.
So you want to make like Middle Eastern food / like Mediterranean?
100%. I am going to probably make more of this after we're done. This is one of my favorite meat products that they've come out in a long time.
Wow, you're so
Yes,
excited.
I
I
really
can see
am.
it in your face.
I know, I really am. Look how easy I can cut this and just, oh, it's so good.
Does it have seasonings to it so it has
Yeah.
flavor? Okay, well, that's good.
That is so good.
Well, you're making me thirsty just eating that chunk of meat, so I'm gonna pour something. Which one do you want to try?
Let's just go in order.
Okay, so we're gonna try the Snow Monster Hazy IPA first. We're just gonna kind of try the beers casually while we're eating, so that way we have something to drink. Let's try it. With Snow Monster
Bottoms
Hazy
up.
IPA.
I like it.
I do too.
Hazy IPA for the win again.
I know. It has a little more of a citrusy flavor to it, and it's really bright. I don't know how to explain it, but I feel like when it hit my taste buds, it was like, pow, like really, although I haven't eaten anything, so I'm just like coming fresh, like nothing else but beer. So it was like a very strong, bright, citrusy flavor on my tongue right away.
Yeah, it does have a little bit of the like hops flavor in there, a little bit of the bitterness, but nothing that would like you enjoy it, right?
I do, yeah, but I do taste that. I know what you're saying.
Any hint of bitterness, you're on. You're
Yes.
like, But this one, it's so minor that it's still very enjoyable, and I like this one a lot.
It is, I agree. Next up, we're gonna try the Harvest Warm Bowl, and I took the recommendation on the bottom and I heated it up in the microwave for 2 minutes, and it was quite warm. So you separate the sauce, the vinaigrette that it comes with, and then you pour it on top after it comes out. So I got my fork full with some sweet potato, and there's lots of fruit in here. It smells really good.
Yeah, it does smell pretty good.
That's yummy. I like it. How does it compare to your meat?
Oh, not even close.
I knew that.
It has like a little bit of a sweetness. What's the sweetness from?
The raisins.
Those raisins, okay.
The raisins are good in this. It kind of tastes like a warm bowl of oatmeal mixed with like crunchy kale.
Yeah,
I know that sounds really weird, but I actually really like this.
I think it's okay. I think the sweetness kind of complements the grains, and it's kind of weird to have a warm salad because it's kind of how I'm seeing it. It's like a kale salad kind of.
Yeah.
But it works. It's the warmth. I mean, is it's good. It enhances it for sure.
I love it. I think it's just it honestly reminds me of just like a comfort food. I feel like I could like sit down on a nice like rainy day and plop on the couch, watch a movie, and just like eat this. And it's relatively a healthy meal, and you can just enjoy it, and it warms your belly. So I don't know. I feel like it really does kind of remind me of like oatmeal, which is really weird, but not in a mushy way, but just like the warmth and the cinnamon and the raisin and stuff. And then it has like that crunchy kale, which I really like in there too. So all said and done, I think this is a great combo, and it's actually quite large too. So I feel like this would be a really filling meal if you're planning to have it for a lunch or a dinner. Okay, so the next thing we're gonna try is the vegan salmon-esque spread. Tim and I are both a little weary on this one. Me, because I'm not a fish person, like I said in the haul. And why are you weary about it?
I mean, first of all, like fish spread, like salmon spread, even as a meat eater and a fish eater, it's just kind of like a little bit hesitant. But throwing in the fact that it's not real salmon and might have a weird flavor to it, I'm hesitant. But and it capers and dill, like.
I think that's how they're getting the salmony flavor, but I could be wrong. I don't know.
I'm just going into it with an open mind.
Yes.
I'm gonna see how it is, but I have some reservations, and I'm gonna probably pour this beer right now. And in fact, let's do that.
Okay.
I'm gonna pour these.
Love a chaser.
Yeah, the Smog City Smogtoberfest, which is a festival lager, and so we'll have this guy on deck in case we need it.
It's the same brand as this one.
Yes, it is.
So
we'll probably be in good hands.
Yeah. True. This is a darker color.
A little bit darker.
We're just gonna use the organic non-crackers with this spread and just dip it into it and see how it tastes. Are you ready? Dun 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 dun. Is that Mortal Kombat?
Yeah, I was gonna say.
I love Mortal Kombat. I can't help myself. Let's try it. Interesting.
It is interesting. It's not that bad.
It's not bad. Is it salmony?
No, I mean...
I don't get a fishy flavor, but...
Salmon,
I don't know. I haven't had fish in... I can't even tell you how long.
And salmon isn't the most fishiest of fish.
Oh, it's not?
No, but it has a little bit, like, the flavor that you just tasted is in line with how I think a salmon spread would taste. And it's got a little bit of, like, a saltiness, which might be, like, the capers.
Yeah. It's interesting.
I didn't get a whole lot of dill. Did you?
Not really, actually. I can't even put my finger on how this tastes.
It's interesting.
Unique. It's a unique flavor, but it's good. It works, and I'm not grossed out. I think it tastes good. I honestly feel like this would be good on a bagel, which I think maybe that was the intention.
It's like lox.
But yeah, I feel like this would be fantastic on a bagel. Why not? Just I would do this, little microgreens, even maybe everything but the bagel. Just, fancify it. But all said and done, wow, like I'm pleasantly surprised and definitely will be using the rest of this. I didn't think I would, but that's why you try new things, right? To see if you like them or not. That maple vinaigrette, I know so many people love that, but that's just not my flavor profile. And I'm so happy that people are happy to see it and they're used to that. It's just that's not something that I liked, but this one I do.
Well, that's good. It has like a slight smoky flavor to it.
Yes, it does.
It does. So it does have that like smoked salmon type of flavor. And from a consistency standpoint, it actually holds up really well.
Yeah.
The fact that this is non-dairy is non-factor.
Yeah.
Like it tastes just like, the texture is just like it should be. So all in all, pretty good. Didn't need to go for my beer.
No, I know. Let's try it.
So let's try it now, though. Again, this is Smogtoberfest.
All right. Oh yeah.
Is that hazy? That's not hazy. That's Oktoberfest.
It's a lager.
Okay, that's right.
This is good. I like it.
I do like this one too. Yeah, this is a good beer. Definitely has like that Oktoberfest flavor to it.
So good. I love this one.
But this one's probably the best Oktoberfest we've had this year.
Yeah, I would say so. We haven't had what do we only had?
We had Sam Adams, and then we had
the Trader Joe's brand.
Trader Joe's, and didn't we have a Blue Moon one or no? No, they don't have one. But
no.
Yeah,
this is our third one then. But yeah, this is a really good quality Oktoberfest beer. It has a lot of flavor and it tastes really good. It's really easy to drink, and I definitely am glad that you found that and picked it up because you're the one that picked that one up. So
yeah.
Good call. All right, up next we've got the Umami Chips.
It has been probably months since they put out a new mushroom product, and though this is an umami product, umami, whatever, it's got mushroom in it. Well, mushroom chips.
To be fair, one of my coworkers tried them, and she said that they're very bland and they just taste like regular tortilla chips.
Fingers crossed.
Maybe you won't even taste it because honestly, the shiitake mushroom powder is the literal last of the 3 ingredients, and the last one's a trace of lime. So it's not very much. Yeah. Mostly tamari and soy sauce and stuff like that.
I've got my beer here to save me if I need to.
Wow, these have a lot of flavor.
Doesn't taste like mushroom.
It's good.
It tastes like your top ramen.
Well, that's what it should taste like.
Yeah.
I like them. No wonder I like them if you're comparing to ramen.
Yeah.
I love ramen. These are delicious. They are very light in the umami flavor, but enough to actually you can taste that. Like you said, that ramen-y, yummy soy sauce and stuff like that. It's good. Yeah,
and luckily for me, the corn tortilla chip, it was the stronger flavor. So it is. I think it's kind of mild and tame in any sense of the flavor. But I could see if you were loving it and you just downed a bunch of them, that the flavor would probably grow on you.
Yeah, and I just had a second one, and it's delicious. It's really salty, so just know that you're getting yourself into a salty chip that has really yummy flavor. If you haven't had umami before and you want to try it for the first time, this is a good introductory way to try umami. But Trader Joe's sells umami seasoning, which I love, and I add to my ramen all the time. So I think they're good. Do you really know? Would you have another chip?
No, I don't want another chip.
Okay.
But I'm actually not.
You're not offended by it.
I'm not offended by it. No, I don't have any problem.
The chips
with them.
didn't offend you today?
I'm not triggered. No, I'm good.
All right. Well, I think those, for me, I give it a thumbs up. I think those are delicious, and I definitely can see myself snacking on those later. Let's get into the unexpected cheddar cheese spread. I am so curious to try this.
I didn't expect that.
Yeah, well, haha. This is a big tub, and it is filled to the brim. This thing is, I just took the little plastic off before filming because I didn't want to struggle with it during, and it's already got cheese on top of the lid, so they're
filling it. That's right. I mean, I'm kind of excited for this. Unexpected cheddar has always been pretty good.
Yeah.
And
I know. Just know she's thick.
She's thick.
So don't break your cracker.
Oh, getting dirty.
What?
Don't break your cracker.
I don't get it.
I don't either. But...
Okay.
Cheers.
Should I put the lid on?
Nope.
Oh, wow. Oh, my gosh. Okay. Yeah, we both need another cracker.
You know what this kind of reminds me of? Kind of weird, but when you're a kid and you get those I don't remember who made them, but there's the cheese and then the little cracker thing, and you peel it down, and you get that red stick and you smear it. It kind of tastes like that.
You're right. It does taste like that.
But better. Like an adult's version of
more sophisticated.
Yes, exactly.
More unexpected. Wow. Okay, this is delicious. Who would have thought? God. Who would have thought the cheese unexpected spread was going to be delicious? I mean, we all did. We all knew it was going to be good.
Yeah.
But wow. And I know some people say heat it up, and I don't know. I've heard of a couple people that have heated it and they thought it was just meh. So I think try it just room temp, because I let this sit out for a bit so it could soften, because it is thick. It's a very thick dip. And if you have it room temp, it's easier to spread on crackers and stuff, because you can see we just dipped our cracker right into it. So very, very delicious. Cannot wait to dig in after we're done filming.
It's a thick daddy dip.
It is. We're gonna move on to the pasta now, but it took forever to cook, so I have to go jump off and grab it real quick, and then put a little sauce, and we're gonna try the spaghetti pasta, and we'll try the last beer too. So.
And the soup.
Oh, and the soup.
Yeah.
I forgot about your soup. Do you want to try it right now?
Yeah, let's do my soup now since it's here.
Try it right
now.
now.
And we'll go into it. So, what soup is this? I don't even know the name of it.
It's the white bean chicken chili soup.
That's right. Okay.
Or chicken white bean chili soup. Something like that.
Something along those lines. You probably just saw it on the screen. So, here we go. I can see that there's shreds of chicken in here. So, it's very thin shreds. It's not chunks of chicken. But there's corn and beans and all kinds of stuff. And it's good, people. It's yummy.
I was waiting because when Tim was getting this prepared, he was like, "Ooh, this doesn't look good." But then as he was like scooping it out, it started to mix together, and then he's like, "It's probably good, but it just looks weird." So
yeah, it definitely separated, and there was like thick, like the thick
Blobs.
part of it was separated from the watery part, and it just looked almost just like mud, and I was like, "Oh." Then I started mixing it up, and here we go. It's delicious. So
does it taste like mud?
it does not taste like mud. No.
What do you like about it?
Just the flavor. It's a good flavor. Kind of like a chicken mole soup, kind of. Everything that they have listed in there, you got all those flavors.
Okay.
Yeah.
I thought it'd be good too to just like do a little dollop of sour cream and some shredded cheese on top.
Totally.
That'd
That would enhance it for sure. And it looked prettier too.
Cover all those chunks up. All right, now for real, I'm gonna go get that pasta. I will be right back.
All right, so Katie got the zucchini pasta ready, but I wanted to just finish off my thoughts on this soup. As she was got up and walked away, I started eating it more and more, and it actually has quite a bit of spiciness to it. Nothing crazy, but a little bit of warmth that I truly enjoyed, but just wanted to point that out. So let's move on to the zucchini. What do we got here today, hon?
Well, let's pour the beer so we have something
Okay.
to chase it with because this is warm. It just came off the stove. Now, this fall zucchini pasta took a while to cook, so just prepare yourself. I ended up just letting it steam. Unfortunately, the verdict is they are still breaking apart. So I don't think it matters about the size or what's in it. They're still, you know, not staying intact. I don't know if you can tell, but like a lot of these are just like broken up pieces. It's
Yeah.
fine, but you know,
Kind
just
of a
don't get
bummer.
your hopes up. Just letting you know.
It's like impossible to cook these things perfectly. Unless
It
you're
is.
a professional chef. And before we try this, the beer that we're trying is the Madewell Hazy IPA.
Yes.
So we'll try that one right after, but just wanted to
Thank
just
you.
point that out.
Yeah. All right, and I just topped it with the Rayo's red sauce and a little bit of Parmesan shreds. Mmm.
Honestly,
It cooked well.
so much better.
It is so much better. I
Yeah.
agree.
The zucchini pasta, like the original non-organic one, when you would have some parts of the pasta would be like really soft, and then the base would be like almost crunchy. It would be like al dente, and you'd be like, oh, I get a crunch out of my pasta. That's kind of off-putting. This,
Unless you, I just want to continue your thought.
yeah,
Unless you overcooked it, and the rest would be mushy.
Exactly.
And then the middle would be like al dente. So it was really hard to cook, regardless. I feel like the last time I cooked it though, it came out pretty well. The other night, so
Still had a
this
crunch.
is better.
This is better.
This is better. It has really good flavor, and the texture is really good, and it cooked completely, thoroughly, like throughout the entire pasta, and there's no, like you said, no crunch or anything.
And you left it on there for a while as we were doing this taste test. So if you don't get the same results that we did, try leaving it to
Yeah, I
steam,
just let
'cause
it
that might have
steam.
helped.
I put it on the stove. I cooked it for probably about 10 minutes, like, you know, letting it boil. And it still seemed pretty hard. So I just put the lid on it, turned off the stove. And while we were trying everything, I just let it sit there and steam, and it's come out perfect. So give it about 20 minutes to cook if you're really wanting it to come out like to a really good texture. I feel like it really did come out perfectly.
It did. And all the bites that I've had, which is quite a bit now, it's been good.
This is our lunch, so that's why we're eating
Chowing.
like we're starving. So, okay, we're gonna try this hazy IPA, the Madewell. We've had Madewell before.
Boom, that's delicious.
Yeah, it is.
That is good.
I feel like we haven't tried this one yet.
Not that can,
Okay.
which is a sleek looking
We've
can.
had
too.
Madewell before.
Yes, we've had Made West.
Oh.
Madewell, I think, is like a
It's close.
clothing or apparel or
Of course,
backpacks
I
or
would.
something.
Oh, it's close.
Made West, yeah. The Made West Hazy IPA is a winner for sure.
It is. It's really good.
This is my favorite of the three.
Really?
Yeah, it is.
I think Smogtoberfest was my favorite, but I just like that flavor, so.
Oh, man, this is good.
It is good. All right, so we are finished with this portion of the taste test. Stick around because we're gonna be back with Benson. He'll be home from school and he's gonna be really excited to try the rest of the sweets. We've got some pancakes to try. We have some apple caramels to try. What else? Some hot cocoa bombs and a bunch of really fun sweet treats. So if you wanna see the dessert portion, it'll be right now. And he's back. We got Benson. Did you have fun at school today?
Yeah.
Did you do the fun run?
Yeah.
How many laps did you run?
17.
17 laps. Good job, babe. We were cheering him on, rooting him on. It was fun to watch. So we are going to try a bunch of sweet treats right now. I think we're gonna start with just dissolving this while we eat because this is the one that's gonna take a minute to dissolve or cook or whatever. But these are the Mexican style hot cocoa melts, and they are the cutest little pumpkin shape. So we're gonna drop them. I just heated some almond milk up in the microwave, and we're just gonna drop one in and let it start doing its thing. Okay, ready?
All right.
Okay, Benson's gonna plop it in. Now, while that is dissolving, we are going to try a couple things before we taste that. And the first thing we're gonna try are the little mini chocolate chip pancakes. We just heated them up in the microwave, but we're gonna try them. Oh, bless you. Ready? No syrup, just trying it plain.
Who needs syrup?
I know, these are
There's
delicious.
chocolate in there.
I didn't even get a chocolate.
Well, get some chocolate, dude, because that's the best part.
Mmm. Okay, those are delicious.
Yeah. I remember when they had the other ones that were just plain, and they were good. They were all right, but the chocolate, way better.
I like the plain ones too. They're just like so poofy and like, I don't know, it feels like you're having like a fluffy pancake, bite size, so you don't even have to cut it. I like that for the little ones because Benson always wants me to cut his pancakes up, and it's hard to cut them up when you have syrup, and it just makes a mess. So I like the bite size. It makes it a lot easier to serve for my child. So that's why I like it. Do you like it, Benson?
We could do that with Halloween. We use those on the hot cocoa for Halloween. And again, the Halloween decorations.
That's a good idea.
The pancakes are so good.
The pancake's good. Before we try the hot cocoa, we're gonna move on to the gluten-free cookies. I did warm these up for about 30 seconds in the microwave because I wanted to try them nice and warm, like I tried the chocolate chunk one. So let's try the chocolate chunk with sea salt on top. That's this one.
This one sounds
These
good.
are gluten-free cookies, and they are, at least this one was divine.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right.
It's like a decadent chocolate chip cookie.
It just falls apart too.
It's so good. Highly, highly recommended these. So Benson, what do you think about the cookies? Or the cookie? It was good. All right. I liked it. Oh, you're middle. Middle liking it? Okay.
Well, you did have a tiny bite. Did you get any chocolate chip?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't want to say it's dry, but it's crumbly. That's the word I'm looking for. Crumbly. It's not dry, but it's not as moist and like put together as a normal cookie is, but it's delicious nonetheless. I love these cookies. They're so good.
Yeah, I agree entirely with what you said. It kind of crumbled and fell apart a little bit more than a normal cookie.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, let's try the coconut one. This one I have not tried, and I'm so excited to see how this one tastes.
Okay. Oatmeal?
Yeah, it's oatmeal, coconut, and raisin.
Okay. Much chewier.
Wow.
That's for sure.
You know I like this one. Mmm. Mmm.
I like the other one better, for sure.
I don't know, man. I don't know. This one's pretty darn good.
That is actually pretty good.
It's really good. I would say more on the coconut side than the oatmeal, would you? Or do you think it's a good balance?
It's definitely more on the coconut side,
Yeah.
which is a good thing.
Yeah, I think it's just a very pleasurable textural experience, and the taste of it is phenomenal. I really liked it. Did you try the coconut one?
That one?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And?
But I like that one better between the cookies.
You
Which
like
one?
Chocolate chip better.
Chocolate chip?
But I like the things right there the best.
Pancake.
If I could decide who else
So
do.
pancake, chocolate chunk, and then oatmeal.
Yeah. That's the one they like the best.
All right. Okay, we're gonna move on. Let's try the caramels because I feel
Okay.
like we're just, it's like sweet central right now. And I'm curious about these. So let's give the little apple caramels a try and see how they taste. Should we each have our own?
I'm down to share one with you.
All right, I'll share one.
They look really chewy and they feel really soft.
So soft.
So
Don't squish.
don't be surprised when you get them and they are just stickier than anything. So
Yeah, they're like sticking to the plastic too. I'm just gonna kind of take a bite from this.
maybe we can all just share one.
Maybe. Okay, talk. If you don't like things sticking in your teeth, this is not for you. It's not gonna pull out a cavity, but it just sticks into your teeth in your mouth.
Oh man.
You got your napkin. Well, the flavor is good. It definitely tastes like caramel apple. I actually like this flavor better than the ice cream that we tried, the mochi last week.
Yeah.
I think this has a better flavor, more natural flavor, not as synthetic. I don't know if I could eat these straight out of the wrapper though. These are like, they're like gooey. Do you guys have any ideas for us of what we can do with these? Maybe we can melt them and
Honestly, I'm thinking the opposite. I'm thinking we put them in the refrigerator.
make them harder.
And make them harder because they're too soft.
Yeah.
And maybe if you put them in the refrigerator, they'll harden up. You can take them out of the wrapper, then they'll start to slowly warm up and to get that perfect level. But at room temperature, at least here in Southern California, that is too sticky. That's too much.
Yeah.
So, but from a flavor perspective, it's quite good because it's like caramel that they added the apple flavor to. So you do get the apple. It's like green apple flavor. So the green apple with the caramel. I like it. I liked it a lot. It was good, but the stickiness, I just couldn't get past that point.
It's tough. What about you, Benson? How'd you like it?
Those, it tasted good, but it's way too sticky. I also agreed with putting it in the fridge.
Yeah.
Okay. Good job. That was really good, Vincent. I'm so proud of you. All right, it's time to try the hot cocoa. We finally, I think it's cooled down and it's melted. And as you can see, there's a lot of orange color. So it's perfect for Halloween and getting your spooky on. So one thing I wanted to note, there is pork gelatin in the marshmallows. So if you're vegetarian, you can crack these open beforehand and take the marshmallows out, or you can let it melt and then when the marshmallows pop out, just scoop them out. I'm gonna try a little sip without, obviously I'm not gonna eat any of the marshmallows, but I just wanted to let you guys know who are vegetarian that there are marshmallows in there that are pork gelatin. Okay.
All right, here we go. You want to try it, Benson?
Is it warm?
It's pretty warm, but it's cooling down quite a bit, so it's not that hot anymore at all. The chocolate flavor kind of isn't great.
Yeah, it's weird.
It's almost like has some orange flavor to it.
Orange flavor.
I don't know what it is, but
It's not very chocolatey at all.
Yeah.
Like, it does not taste like a chocolate cocoa. Now it does say it's Mexican style
cinnamon
flavor, but I don't.
maybe that's what I was getting.
Do you taste the cinnamon? I
No.
don't know. I just don't feel like
Nope.
this is working. This is not.
Yeah.
This is more cutesy for looks, I think, than for taste. And I don't know. Maybe I put too much milk in, but I don't think so. 'Cause it seems really creamy and like it mixed well in here. So I just feel like it's lacking something. Definitely lacking something.
Yeah, it's very cute, just not very flavorful. Not
Yeah.
a very good flavor, at least. Benson, what did you think about the hot chocolate?
It was great.
Well, that's good that you liked it. You can have some more after. Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. We're going to move on to the PVC bars. So these are the peanut butter cocoa bars, and they're kind of along the lines of the other ones. Again, I can't remember. I think
they're almond.
peanut butter jelly. That's what they were. PBJ bars. Peanut butter jelly bars.
I feel like they also had almond butter, and that would be ABC. Maybe?
Maybe.
Maybe not.
Maybe. It could be. It definitely could be.
know.
I know that for a fact there's the PBJ
There was.
bars. And I've heard these ones are better than the PBJs, so we're going to try this. All right, everybody, take a bite.
Hi, goodbye.
Go ahead.
This one?
Uh-huh. There's definitely a difference between eating and drinking sweets and then having this, because this is not a sweet at all. It's more of like a granola bar. So it's a chewy peanut buttery dough on the outside, and that's what we're tasting is like peanut butter dough, which if you all know, if you've eaten peanut butter, it kind of like sticks in your mouth and stuff and takes a minute to swallow. So, I think they're good though. I thought they were good.
I thought the flavor was pretty good.
Yeah, they're not sweet. So if you don't want sweets, then
it's just a little bit. It's just a little bit dry.
It's a stinker. It's a little dry.
Yeah, a little bit dry. And like you said, it gets stuck in your mouth, but the flavor's good.
Do you want to tell your review on that?
I do like it.
You don't like it? Why not?
I don't know.
Okay.
All right.
Well, Benson said he's done. He's wiggling around. He's bored. So Tim and I are going to finish off the last 2 items, which are, one of them is going to be my absolute favorite, I think. It's the macaroons. So Benson's going to say goodbye. Say bye to everybody.
Bye.
And we're back down to 2.
Yeah, and I was going to say about the PVC bars. The chocolate is not very dominant in it. I didn't taste much of the chocolate, so I don't know. Take it for what it's worth. They're good though. We're gonna move on to the JoJo's Granola Cookies and Cream, and I'm literally just sticking my hand in the bag and grabbing a cluster to try.
All right.
Oh wow! Smell it.
Oh, it smells good. Ooh, it does smell like cookies and cream. Great crunch. Mm-hmm. Got a great crunch to it. I think the flavor's great. Yeah, I do actually. Now, are you supposed to just eat this straight or put it on top? I mean, like on top of like a cereal, like not a cereal bowl, but like a breakfast bowl, fruit bowl, or something like that?
I don't think there's a supposed to anything with these.
This is good.
You can eat it with cereal. You can dump it on like a yogurt parfait.
Yeah.
You can, like you said, make whatever you want. Or on the back it even says like a third cup is like a snack size. So if you want to put it in just a baggie and snack on it, which you definitely can do with this because it's got that crunch and it doesn't hurt your teeth. It's like an easy crunch on your teeth. It's not a hard crunch. Sometimes granola can be really tough and it's hard to bite into. This is like nice and fluffy, airy. Nice. Tastes great and it isn't too sweet either. So I'd say like, you know, this with milk, wow. What a combo. What a combo. All right, let's move on to what I'm most excited for.
Is this the last item?
Yes.
Oh my gosh, this is a long taste test.
We made it. We made it to the end.
All right.
So, chocolatey coated coconut macaroons. Okay, Trader Joe's. I see you. You gonna take one?
All right, we'll just share one or you want to have your own?
Oh, we can share. That's fine.
All right, it smells chocolatey. There's a whole lot of coconut and chocolate. And that's about it. The 2 flavors you're gonna get for sure. And there's a whole bunch of flavor for both of those. So at first, I was like, wow, this is really chocolatey. And then by the time I was chewing it a little bit, I was like, wow, this is really coconutty. And it's true. They're both very strong flavors. What do you think? I know you loved it, but like, what did you think of it? What's your analysis?
If you know what store I work at, don't buy these. Save them for me. No, I'm kidding, but they're really good. Really good. I love like that shredded coconut with the dark chocolate covering. Wow. They're so delicious. I keep them refrigerated. I personally like them when they're a little cold. So they're nice and cold right now, and these are something that I can eat more than one of because they're so good. And I love the texture. It's chewy, it's flavorful. The chocolate is just the touch it needs, and I'm just a happy girl when these macaroons are in my fridge. So I give these the toppest rating of all.
I am not surprised. So reviewing this whole taste test, those kebabs were phenomenal. Definitely my favorite thing so far in the taste test.
Tim's been talking about them since he's eaten them.
And would you say this is your favorite?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think these are my favorite. These are, and I'm not even a sweets person really, which is funny. I prefer savory or salty over sweets, but wow.
But chocolate and coconut.
Yeah, it's hard
game.
for me to just think about anything else. So these are gonna be desserts for the next few nights or 2. All right, guys. Well, that is it for the video. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.